Hey, good afternoon. Ryan from Pipe Pal Tools and Accessories here. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a great day. If you're passionate about EMT conduit installation, as I was, and you want to have an efficient installation done quicker and not compromise the cleanliness of the install, this product's for you. Um, this right here, we've got available in all EMT conduit sizes. This is for the deep unistrut, inch and 5/8, and then we also have the shallow strut pipe pal conduit spacers available. So yeah, let's jump into it, and I'll let you know a little bit about the spacers. So as you can see here, the conduit spacers have minimum five neodymium magnets. This goes onto your strut. So now with this on there, you have the hands-free spacing and the ability to install two conduits at a time. You put your adjacent pipe here, your new pipe goes in the slot, and then your next pipe over here. Or even if you have a pipe that's going to be jumping off into a junction box or whatnot, you can actually still space it accordingly by missing the slot here and just putting your next pipe up there. So it makes the installation process a lot quicker. And the magnets are not only for putting the pipe pal spacer onto your can truss. Um, what it is they're all lined up in a manner that you can put the pipe pal conduit spacers together and they magnetize in place. So now you have the ability to install four pipes at one time. So as you can see, that would make the installation a lot quicker than just using a level, or using your linesman, or using something that you've cut to space your conduit installation. The 5/8 inch spacing is important, and it's to do with your connector lock rings. When you go from a 2 inch or higher conduit connector into the lower sizes, the lock ring thickness changes. And you notice this from the 2 inch up to the smaller sizes. 2 inch have a very thick lock ring. And without that 5/8 inch spacing, you can't install the lock rings properly. So they're not going to be seated on the panel. The way that they're designed, obviously, as you can see, and this is not news for a lot of electricians out there, but you see the teeth on there. You're supposed to put your connector on hand tight and then go an extra quarter turn so these teeth will bite into the paint on the panel or your gutter box, creating that bond connectivity. And your code rule states that EMT can be used as a bond path. However, it needs to maintain mechanical continuity in order for it to do so. So without having a properly seated lock ring in your panel or gutter box, you're not going to pass your inspection, because you're not going to have that proper bond path. So that's a little bit about 5/8 inch spacing as well. I've seen guys, learn a little too late. Your conduits are too tightly placed. You go to put the lock ring on, it's not seating. Hey, I know, I got a bench grinder at home, I'll grind down the lock ring. Well, that's going to fail your inspection, because this right here has been engineered as such so that it's going to have the 6 points of contact onto the panel, and that's going to give it the full current carrying capacity that it was engineered for. So, when it comes to modifying any sort of electrical material, it's not advisable. I've seen it done, but again, you're risking failing your electrical inspection by doing that. Now, as well, with the pipe pal conduit spacers, we also have a line of inserts for your gutter box or panel markout. And as you can see here, this is an insert. It's got a neodymium magnet on the bottom, so it will magnetize your panel or gutter box. So you would put your pipe pal spacers on there, insert the inserts into the slot, and it's gonna fall out because I'm not. There we go. I'll have to hold it like that. The magnet holds it in place And as you can see, the hole in the center fits a Sharpie marker perfectly. So if you've got it lined up properly, you've got the inserts in place, boom, 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 boom. Now you're marked out to drill for your connectors. So that's, the conduit spacers and the inserts. That's version 1 Pipe Pal. As I mentioned, it's available at JustCan outlets across Canada, and it's also available through our website. So, and coming up, we've got Pipe Pal version 2. And as you can see, there are markouts on the conduit spacer, which would represent the center of your conduit. So, if you don't want to use the inserts, just use a straight edge and line it up and mark it out with a pencil or whatever. And from the top, now you've got your mark out for where you're drilling out. So that's where the centers work for you. And also now the other great thing about it is if you're doing box offsets. And I know with apprentices, a lot of dog legs for box offsets and whatnot. And that's because they haven't developed the eye. So by giving one of these to your apprentice, he puts it on his conduit. And I'm just going to put it so it's facing out there. So you can see. So now he knows where the center of that conduit is. He does his first bend and just turns it around. And now he's got the line up for the second bend. So you've got 180 degrees. So your box offset is not going to have a dog leg unless you kind of mess it up. But try to make it as foolproof as possible. So this is version 2 with the for the insert mark out for the gutter box and your panels, and also with your for your offset bending, box offsets or other sort of offsets. You don't have to worry about having a dog leg or improperly bent offset. So that's version 2 coming out, and again, it is designed to work with the other conduit spacers for the deep or the shallow. Now, we'll also talk about the safety benefits of using these conduit spacers. I found doing a lot of overhead work and having to constantly keep my head up and use both my hands all the time to do it. By the end of the day, my neck was quite sore, and it slows down productivity on the site because you're just not as efficient. So with having the hands-free method, it minimizes your need to, to reach up as much and to keep your head up because you have to adjust the spacing in your pipe because you're using a tape measure. And neck strains, that's one of the top injuries on a work site is your strains. And I know that after working a few days doing a lot of overhead EMT work, my neck was rather sore. So. And the last thing about it is it's made right here in Canada. So, you're supporting your local economy. You're supporting me and my dog, who's pretty awesome. But yeah, it's made right here in Canada. It's going to stay that way as well. So again, it's available through our website, www.pipe-pal.com. Also available at JustCan wholesalers across Canada, and hopefully soon coming to a supplier near you, whether it's in the US or anywhere else in Canada or the world. So yeah, thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. Hope to have more of our innovations coming up. And let's get piped. www.pipe-pal.com. Have an awesome day. We'll see you soon.